Good morning, everyone. I am so happy to be back with you. It's been a long time. We're out of the Christmas season. We have the new color of green. Here's a very bright color of green, but the priests are wearing green vestments now for ordinary time. Today is the second Sunday of ordinary time, in ordinary time, and we have weekdays with green. Green, the color of hope, the color of life. In ordinary time. It's our daily grind, the daily life. We celebrated the great feast of the Nativity of the Lord, of the Christmas and its season, and it will be not too far long. We'll be going into Lent with the purple, and then to go to the peak of our Christian Catholic liturgical ecclesial year of Easter, the risen Lord, as we after we pass through his passion and death, his death that is our salvation. I am so happy to be with you during the second Sunday of Ordinary Time. I found this in some of my things, my Christmas things, that someone gave me a beautiful a, a ribbon on a gift, and so I said I looked for something green, and here I found this. I'm so glad to be with you, dear. Sunday. Sunday is always like a little Easter. It's the new Sabbath. In the Old Testament was the old Sabbath on the last day of the week, on Saturday. Now, because Jesus rose from the dead on Sunday, the Christian community, the apostles, just naturally gravitated to this to Sunday. The Old Testament. We didn't do away with the Old Testament, but Jesus said the law and the prophets, but he came to fulfill it. And so we're celebrating Sunday. Sunday, S-U-N, Sunday. It's truly Sunday today. The sun is shining in our little office here in the computer room, on everything, just making it radiant. Even though it's very cold outside right now. Just took Peanut out. Peanut's here. He's always wanting to be in my lap. He's a really good dog. He's so loyal. Anyway, here he is. Peanut, before you go to sleep, I talked too long. You go to sleep. I want you to meet the people again. He's been so good. He's been good with our family. We have a royal family here, a homeless family who's staying with us, and Peanut's been very good in being a host to them. God bless you. Come on, Peanut, you could go to my... I'm all dressed up for Mass. I'll be leaving in about a half hour for Mass, and I'm looking forward to it, to see all the people in church, the men, women, and children, the senior citizens. They come from all over. I go to the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows in Belleville, Illinois, the Shrine Church for Mass. They had beautiful music and wonderful people there, and staff, priests, the missionary oblates, and Mary Immaculate staff, and they do a beautiful job with the liturgy and beautiful settings for the Holy Liturgy, for the sacred mysteries. And this is what I want to talk to you about today, the sacred mystery. I entitled it, "Oh My Goodness." You know, if you just take the one O out of good, you have God. Well, my goodness is God. Our goodness is God. But we personalize it to say, "Oh my goodness." Um, now here I'm gonna. It's a little piece and little a quote from Father Maurice Zundel, who died in 1975. He was a Swiss mystic, a poet, a philosopher, liturgist, and author. And it's quoted. No, Janet, I got it. I got it. I'm on TV now. Thank you.
Did you bring him out?
Yeah, yeah, I did take him out. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right with you though. Thank you. Anyway, I was quoted. I was quoted. Um, uh, 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 I, uh, I'm quoting Father Maurice Sundell. That was one of my royal family, who I'm so honored to host here at Mary's Little House, who helps me a lot in many different ways. Oh, but anyway, uh, but what you'll see here is a gradual coming to realize what "oh my goodness" means. And it's just so wonderful. When I read it, I was just ecstatic, and I wanted to share it when I had a chance. And on this Sunday morning, I'm sharing this little essay. by Father Maurice Zundel, a Swiss mystic, a priest, a poet, philosopher, liturgist, and author. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I will probably say, "Oh my goodness," throughout this whole essay. There is in us a value which nothing can attain, which survives all that can happen to us, which is sufficient to itself. What is this value within us? A reality, capital R, a reality without which nothing has value, by which all darkness is made light, in which nothing is impossible to us. A presence, capital P, a presence which makes us interior one to another. Oh my goodness, what is this presence? What is this reality? What is this value? Okay, we're keeping going. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but anyway, it's just so intriguing. We're getting deeper and deeper into the mystery. Uh, okay, a presence which makes us interior to one another, which transcends us yet liberates what is most personal in us. Isn't that marvelous? What's so deep and personal in us, it liberates us, and oh, it makes us interior to one another, sharing what is deepest in us. And, okay, what is this value? What is this reality? What is this presence? Capital P, capital R, reality. Okay, what is this? What is this? Oh my goodness. Ah, okay. Uh, uh, which transcends us yet liberates what is most personal in us, which subsists in itself yet cannot express itself in us without our consent. This reality, this presence, this interior marvelous thing, oh my goodness, can't do anything without our consent. How he respects us. Or I'm giving too many hints away, as if you didn't know already. Okay, okay, a living goodness, a living goodness, capital G. Here we're getting there. A living goodness which shows us goodness, small g, as the essence of our duty and our last end. It shows us what am I doing here? My duty is to give out this YouTube to the whole world, to show God's love as the essence of this duty that I'm giving. This is what this presence is, this reality is, as the essence of our duty and our last end. What are we living for? What's the end we're made for? It shows that essence of our last end, of our last. Why are we here? Our last end. What are we going toward? What all our actions should be laser beamed, targeted, uh, uh, bullseyed at the last end. All our actions must be that way. Everything else is a detour. Okay, what is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's keep going. By making us feel in the flowing being, in the flowing of being, this flowing of being, the sun rising, the snow falling, the leaves carpeting the ground, all of these beings, we see all this transition, this thing, this presence, this goodness, this reality, making us feel the flowing of being. It causes that all creation has its source in the goodness for which it yearns, in its unawareness that it has been anticipated by eternal love. See, it gets us into the mystery of all being, of all that's happening, the flowing of being. Oh my goodness. What is this goodness? What is this reality with the capital R? What is this presence with the capital P? Let's keep going, dear people. Oh my goodness, dear people. Oh my goodness. Given that he, oh, now we got a pronoun, a personal pronoun. Given that he has created all by love and for love. Oh my goodness. Why are we here? He created us. Why did he create us? By love and for love. He created us to be an object of his love, a subject of his love, and a subject of his love to give to others, to love. We're made to love. We were made for love. We were made by love. We're made for love. That's going to answer a lot of questions to our lives in this self-absorbed society. We're not made for self-absorption. We're made for love. We're made by love. Okay, my goodness, let's keep going. To make us live his own life. Oh my God. To live another level of life, a deeper level of life, his own life. It's divine, people. Oh, I'm jumping the gun here. Okay. Provided only that we give our consent. Again, he respects our freedom. He were made to his image and likeness, and he is infinitely free, and he's given us that freedom too, to freedom. There's no mechanics. There's no inexorability. He is totally free, and he's made us free too, and waits upon us to say yes to all this reality, to this goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's keep going. It's this one. Provided only that we give our consent. He's such a gentleman. Because love is freely given and freely accepted. If it's imposed, it's not. It's violence. Okay, then obviously the thing he must ask of us as the one thing necessary is the total abandonment which puts us as newborn infants into his hands. The total abandonment that puts us as newborn infants into his hands. The little flower, that's the essence of the little way of spiritual childhood of St. Teresa of the Child Jesus. She saw herself as a little child in the arms of her father, totally given over, totally trusting. She gave her consent. She said yes. She abandoned herself to the Father, to even in her pursuit for holiness. She said the very arms of the Father are the lifts. They called them lifts in the early 1900s. And last of the 1800s, they had lifts. That's why they did skyscrapers. They were elevators, and the elevator for her to holiness, to this peak of Carmel, to holiness, was the arms of the Eternal Father. Well, abandonment, total abandonment as an infant in the arms of the Father, is in his hands, that he may express in us. So when we do abandon ourselves, we give ourselves all we are in him, and all we want and all we dream, everything to him. What does he want this for? That he may express in us as in the transparency of his word, his word will become transparent in us, transparent of his word. Immersed in his word. It's transparent. It's enveloping. He wants to make us one with his word. The infinite riches of his love. Oh my goodness. He wants to share. He may express in us, as in the transparency of his word, the infinite riches of his love. He wants us to be totally immersed, enveloped, enfolded into his love. There. Oh my goodness. There's where we cry out, oh my goodness. And concluding, I'm so happy to be with you. Nor is there any way in which he may bring us to this attitude of filial abandonment to himself more effectively. Listen to this. How are we going to get to this total abandonment as a child in the arms of a father? How are we going to do it? What's the most effective way? Listen, here's the secret, dear people. You'll be surprised. The most effective way, more effectively, than by bidding us to his heart, by calling us to his heart, by the heart of the Virgin, who is the great sacrament of the divine tenderness. So, by opening ourselves to Mary, by living in her heart as our refuge, as she says to the little children of Fatima, it's through the heart of Mary that we will find this abandonment, that she will help us totally to abandon. By being her children, she will teach us, like herself, of complete abandonment, complete, here I am, Lord, let it be done to me according to thy word. She will help us make this abandonment that will make us immerse us into the riches of His love. Oh, dear people, oh my goodness, people, I'm so happy to share this with you. What a mystery, what a reality, what a presence. It gives meaning to all things. It brings us into the stream of being of our very interior, and all our yearnings. It fills everything our hearts desire. Like the Saint Augustine said, our hearts are restless until it rests in you, O Lord. I am so happy to be with you. Keep praying. Let ordinary time be a time when you find the very essence of your duty, and it's love, because we were made by love and for love, and to do everything to please the Father. To the essence of our end is heaven, is our that is our destiny. But we don't wait for heaven like they accuse us of pie in the sky. No, heaven begins now. When we are in love, when we are in God is abiding in us, that reality, that presence, that essence of everything. When we are in His love, abandoned totally to all that He wants. Let it be done to me, as Mary will teach us. Through her heart, we will learn this abandonment, done to me according to Thy word. God bless you, people. God bless you. Let us pray for one another. Let us be saints together. God bless you.